Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, your boy Muffin Rollo here. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about this popular game known as Mad City and why I dislike it. Mad City is kind of like a GTA type game. It's like to dislike ratio as of currently 70%, which is decent for a new game. 135k plus likes and 57k plus dislikes. There are several topics I want to cover on Mad City and why it's not a great game. I'm going to cover the combat system, the teams, weight goals, robberies, weapons, etc. So let's get started. First, I'm going to talk about the combat system. There are many different kinds of weapons in the game, which includes an AK-47, Tech-9, shotgun, melee weapons, explosives, etc. Now, most good guns such as RPG, M14A5, the ray gun, I believe it's called, I think it's a Game Pass, making it unfair for the players that don't have Robux to buy stuff. So it's basically like an unfair advantage. So I feel like they should redo the Game Passes. In my opinion, they should remove the RPG and nerf the M14A5 to be able to have Game Passes for it. Because if you have a Game Pass, it has to be fair. Like, it shouldn't be an advantage over somebody that does not have a Game Pass. The AK also just does like 10 to 20 damage, which isn't a lot, and the fire rate isn't very good either. The shotgun is also very inconsistent with its damage and requires to be really up close. Sometimes it does like 6 damage, sometimes just 40, 60, 100. It's just so random. And you have to be really close, but then like cops can easily cuff you, so I don't really understand. The sensitivity is also very slow in this game compared to like other games, and it's really annoying to shoot. You have to like turn so much. The sensitivity is so slow. Like you have to do like a full 360 with your mouse just to turn. That's how slow it is. Also, other people get cash if you kill someone around you, which doesn't make any sense at all. Like, why are they getting cash if you do all the damage? You know what I mean? Like, that's why they should have, like, this thing called assist, where, like, it tells you how much damage you did, like, in total. Like, not the hit markers where it says 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 20, but in total how much damage you did to somebody, and then it should give you, like, the amount of cash based on the amount of damage you did to the person. You know what I mean? So they should add, like, an assist count. And which is really very necessary, because if you can't tell how much damage you did, then it's just unfair, you know what I mean? Because somebody can just do all the damage, and then like you get the cash for it. So I don't really like that. Another important thing is when you shoot your gun, you can't jump, which just doesn't make any sense, because then you're gonna get cuffed. So there's like no evasive maneuvers or anything like that. You can't jump when you shoot your gun, which doesn't make any sense, because then how are you gonna avoid cuffs? And this is only for the criminals and cops, by the way. Like when superheroes shoot their superpowers, like they can move around in circles and they can do all sorts of crazy stuff, you know what I mean, with like their superpowers. Except the Flash, of course. The hot rod, I don't know, which doesn't really have a weapon. So basically, it's just like you can use a shotgun to one shot, but like it's not very inconsistent. So it doesn't really matter. It does matter, because if you can't jump, then like how are you gonna avoid the handcuffs and the taser and stuff like that? Like you can't even strafe. You can't do anything. It's just like if you shoot your gun, you're automatically locked into a zoom in position, which is very stupid in my opinion. Like they need to fix that. And also I feel like certain guns need buffs and nerfs. For example, the M14A5, it has a really good fire rate and that needs a nerf. And the shotguns also need to be reworked a bit. Also, I don't really see the point of melee weapons. Like what's the point of melee weapons? Like when you have flying superheroes, and you have a taser, and then you have shotguns, like especially shotguns and flying superheroes. Like if you have those, what's the point of melee weapons? And they don't even do that much damage. They do like 30, I think? Of course, it varies based on the melee weapon. Like there's like a knife, a bat, and stuff like that. But like I don't see a point of it. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. Secondly, I want to talk about the game itself and how it copies several other games without giving it credit. Now, I mean, this is a pretty obvious point, but it's still a fair point. Now, before I get started, I know other games that have also copied other games without giving credit, but this game, it's just different. Like, it just copied so many games without giving credit, which is unfair. For example, it copied popular ROBLOX games like Jailbreak, Freedom Forces, Bloxburg, Vehicle Simulator, etc. Like, I don't understand. So first, let me explain how they copied certain games. Starting with Jailbreak. They copied certain robberies such as the bank, jewelry store, criminal base, police base, etc. Like, especially the police base and the criminal base. It's literally exactly or very, very similar to the Jailbreak one. So you have your guns, and then you for the police base, you literally have the heli on the top, the helipad, and then have you get all your guns inside. It's very similar. And they also copied the map, like the Jailbreak. It's very similar to the Jailbreak map. Like, it's not the same, but it feels very similar. Secondly, Phantom Forces. They copied their camo system, where you can give skins to your guns. Because in Madcity, I believe you can have rainbow skins and then stuff like that, which is why can't you just be creative? Why do you have to copy other games' stuff? You know what I mean? Basically, the camo gun system, it's the same as Phantom Forces, just with minor changes. And they also copied guns such as AK-47, Tekken-9, Deagle. Their model is very similar. Compared to the Phantom Forces model, they're almost the same. You know what I mean? And then they copied Vehicle Simulator with the mobile thing as your menu. You know how if you press M on your keyboard, the mobile thing comes up. I'm pretty sure that was in Vehicle Simulator. And they also copied certain cars and how you can customize them, change their color, and also with the nitro and boost. I'm not sure if you can change your engine and stuff, but I know there's a nitro and a boost in Madcity. And they also copied Superpower Training Simulator with the superheroes, but they just changed the names. Basically, they copied so many games without giving them credit or mentioning them. This is against copyright laws. And I get it might be an inspiration to make a new game, but it just seems that they just copied popular games on Roblox and put it into one whole game without giving any credit. My third topic, the teams. Starting with the heroes themselves. The heroes seem very annoying and overpowered. They do a lot of damage and have really OP powers. They're really just annoying when it comes to killing them because they can fly, run fast, like Flash. And they just seem copies from other games, and Marvel and DC obviously, but their names just seem different. I mean, they changed the names. So in my opinion, heroes are stupid and should be removed out of the game. Also criminals can be heroes or super villains if the heroes drop shards. You might argue, however, that there are only 5 hero slots, the max number in a team. However, with cops combined and heroes combined, it's too hard for criminals. So basically, in my opinion, for them to make heroes fair, they have to have villains. I know that criminals can be the heroes too, but they just need to add villains that can kill heroes and cops, they're villains, right? So then it will make it fair. And they should only be 5 villains. So then those 5 villains can versus superheroes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Also, I feel like heroes should be able to kill cops. I mean, okay, never mind. Heroes shouldn't be able to kill cops. They're heroes, right? Yeah, okay. So now for the cops. The cops in this game are literally a ditto copy of Jailbreak cops. You have your taser, handcuffs, and a pistol. It's literally a copy. They didn't change anything. They just copied the game. And also, camping is a really huge issue in this game. I feel like it's worse than Jailbreak because escaping prison is so hard. And honestly, cops are literally useless when you're a superhero. But I think cops are more balanced, so I think it's fine. So basically, back to the camping. It's very aggravating and difficult to escape prison in this game. I never find lockpicks or ropes or TNT which you craft. I usually just find tape and garbage bags are usually empty for me. So they need to add like better ways or easier ways to escape prison. Like, I don't know how they're gonna do it, because they literally copied like prison life and how you can escape the toilet using the hammer and stuff, but I mean, yeah. But back to the teams. Sorry, I went off topic there. The criminals aren't perfect either. So back to the game passes, the M14A5 and RPG is so OP, so cops literally get burned into flames. Also, criminals can't be shot in the criminal base, which is very odd, but I understand why. So it prevents superheroes and cops from camping. I also wish they made it so that you can't attack people in the gun shop or near it. Maybe like a safe zone so cops and criminals could get guns. That's pretty much it for the teams. So let me know down below in the comments if you think these teams are fair or balanced. Let me know if you think they should add more teams, maybe like a SWAT, secret police, super villains. I don't know, just let me know down below. So in conclusion, this list can go on and on and on. However, I don't have the time to just keep talking. So quick summary of my points. Madcity's combat is really slow, everything feels slow, the camera sensitivity and stuff like that, and it's really unfair and unbalanced. The game seems to be a copy of most popular Roblox games to one game without giving any of the games credit or mentions. The teams are really unbalanced and criminals have too much burden, you know what I mean, over heroes and cops. They have to deal with both. There are also many bugs and glitches, but the game is new, so I'll leave that part alone. I'm sure they're patching stuff every day. I'll come back to this another video after several months to see improvements made in the game. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps me out. Besides that, I don't really mind criticism, so feel free to give me tips for these kinds of videos. Just try to be polite, but yeah, peace.